All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dice Time. I'm Paul, and we are here with another Marvel United episode, and we are playing a special one today because I received my copy of the Witching Hour expansion this weekend sometime. Or end of last week, something in the past few days. So I decided we busted it open, and we're just gonna play some of the stuff on here. So, Natalie, do you remember who you're playing as?
Red Hulk.
Gray Hulk, and his miniature is Gray. And I am playing as Agatha Harkness. And she is a purple character because she has villain cards and hero cards all in the same box. But I have I'm playing her as the hero today, and then another one that is normally a hero that we're playing against today, the villain that we're playing against today, is Scarlet Witch. It's another version of Scarlet Witch, so I'll throw her out here. So I'm just going to read her special setup. It just says, set aside her special master plan card, which we did, and then put it on top of the deck before shuffling, so it is on the top of the deck there. And then set aside 3 cards with special effects from the deck of each hero in play. So I put 3, you have 4 in your deck, and I put 3 of them over to the side already. And I put 3 of mine over to the side. I will say one thing about Agatha Harkness, she is, I'm going to say she's very powerful. Other than her single wild and double wild, every single card in her deck is a special card. So yeah, I had a lot to choose from there. So I put 3 of those aside. All right, so now we're going to go into Scarlet Witch here. So Scarlet Witch has 2 health. We'll go ahead and throw that up there. I'm going to keep, I don't have the cardboard dashboard. I just have, usually I have the like flimsy one in front of me so I can read the rules, and then the other one on the board. So I'm just going to keep this one off the board so I can read it easier. But, okay, so she has 2 health for 2 players. Actually, she has 2 health for every player count, but to start. Special rules are heroes can also damage Scarlet Witch using stars. So that's nice. Yeah.
Is it still, we have to finish the 2?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Each time a mission is completed, so that's one of these, the thugs, the civilians, or the threats. Each player may put one of their set-aside hero cards on top of their deck. So that's kind of nice. And then each time a hero is KO'd, Scarlet Witch doesn't activate her BAM. Instead, remove the top card from the master plan deck. Okay, so she wants to go faster there. BAM. Add 1 crisis token to the Darkhold page threats in Scarlet Witches and both adjacent locations. Each hero in Scarlet Witches and both adjacent locations must discard 1 card from their hand. So, the Darkhold page threats that she's talking about, all 6 of her threats are the exact same thing, and they are the Darkhold page. So, they get crisis tokens on them, and when there's 3 crisis tokens on them, it's cleared, and Scarlet Witch gains 2 health. And then it can go above her starting value. And then you put 1 token from, but you put 1 threat token on the clear threats mission. So that's when we clear these. So when these get cleared out because she puts the crisis tokens on them, we still get credit for the clear threats thing. So it'll automatically complete on its own, but we really don't want that to happen if we can avoid it.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. So we're just going to be rescuing civilians and defeating thugs for quite a while. Yeah. Um. Okay, so the overflow ability is if one or more civilian or thug tokens can't be added to a location, add one crisis token to the threat there. If there are no threats there, add it to the first clockwise threat. So overflows will make it so these take things faster as well. The villainous plot. The heroes lose when there are no threats left in play. So we don't want her to clear all of these. And the more she clears, the more health she gains. So yeah, it's she definitely plays different than any other thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a die here. All right, we got a 2, so she's gonna start 1, 2, and we are going to start. Yep, you want to put us on the opposite side, and I'll put all these dark hold things out. Don't even have to shuffle these because they're all exactly the same. So we'll put those out. All right. You drew your hand already.
I got a move, and I got a double butt, and I got a box.
Too well. Okay. I told you all of mine are special cards. So I have Dimensional Manipulation. It has a star on the bottom, and if you're not in the villain starting location, replace your location with any other not in play, and then move everything from your location to the new one. Interesting. Next one is Hydrokinesis. Move a villain, hero, or water token anywhere to a location adjacent to them with a star on the bottom. And then the last one is a double wild, which I will take. Double wild seem good. All right. Well, there we have it. So we're gonna go ahead and start off here with Scarlet Witch. So here we go. Here's the card that we put on top. She moves 0, does a BAM. Her BAM is add 1 crisis token to hers and then the adjacent locations. Boop, boop, boop. And then each hero on Scarlet Witches in both adjacent locations must also discard a card from their hand. We're not there, so we're fine. Okay, possessed by Stefan. I don't know. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry for all of you mega Marvel fans. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, heroes can't interact with threats in any way. Boo. Yep. I mean, there's nothing we can really do to them anyway, but... Alright, so that one puts a civilian in each adjacent location and then 2 thugs in her location, so that's interesting. Those locations are almost all full, except for Xavier Institute of Higher Learning. And that's her. So now we get to go. You want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? What do you want?
I guess I can go.
Okay. Okay, we're starting with a double punch. Okay.
I did.
I'm going to draw a card. Oh, you didn't draw your card.
I got double wow. I still want to use my double punch.
Okay. I drew Aerokinesis. Relocate or discard a total of up to 3 civilian and or thug between your and adjacent locations. Well, I don't think I want to play that right now, so I think what I'm going to do... actually, wait, no, I think I will. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play the Aerokinesis. Relocate or discard a total of up to 3 civilians and/or thugs between your and adjacent locations. So I have a move and then your 2 punches. So I'm gonna move over to this location. And then I am going to relocate these 2 thugs in the location adjacent to me to my location. And then I'm going to relocate the 1 civilian over to your location. And then I have the double punches, and I'll just take out both of these thugs. So that way I cleared out that location that was kind of full there. Not the absolute best, but seemed pretty decent. All right, your turn. You got to move from me. What do you draw? A star.
Interesting.
Not bad. Definitely not bad. We need to start rescuing civilians too, so. Yeah. All right. We'll do that. Yeah, Grey Hulk. Is an interesting character. I don't know a whole lot about Grey Hulk, but. All right, so you have a move and a star.
Move and start. Where do I go? Speed up. Okay, I got this.
All right, move over there and rescue a civilian. All right. All right, we're pulling out. Oh, drew from the wrong deck. Okay, Scarlet Witch. Oh, moving forward. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right on my face. Then does a bam. Add a crisis token. Here, here, and here. And then deal 1 damage to each hero in. Oh wait, sorry, and I have to discard a card at the bottom of my deck, I think. I'm gonna do the dimensional manipulation. I don't know that I need that much. Okay, deal 1 damage to each hero in locations with 1 or more thugs. Oh, that's me. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna put my single star on the bottom here. Keep my double wilds. That seems to be the thing to do, right? Okay. And then she's going to put a civilian in our location and a thug in each adjacent location. There you go. Could have been worse, I guess. All right, so you have a star for me. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, well, that seems good. Pyrokinesis. I can punch in each adjacent location and it has a star on the bottom. I think I'm going to go ahead and play that. I can punch in each adjacent location, so I'll take out both of these. And then I have 2 stars. I'll rescue 2 of these civilians here. There you go. Your turn.
Card and it's
Controlled strength.
that one.
Got a punch on the bottom and does.
Punches in your
Yeah, double punch in your location. Good. Not fantastic right now, but still good. What are you going to play? Well, pick one.
I picked one.
Let's not do the single move.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do like the single wild. I mean, I guess, well, I guess if you want to, you can do the move. Because you're going to move anyway, right? Like, whatever. Do your move. You got it. Okay. You get a rescue civilian there. Alright, well, there's that. Alright, now I'm going to draw. Force field. During the next turn, heroes in your location can't take any damage. Ooh, I like that. It has a move and a star on it. I am going to play that one. And I'm just going to move twice over to here and rescue the civilian. Because I want to maybe not overflow that one. Would be great. And then during the next villain turn, heroes in your location can't take any damage. So hopefully that will save me from dying. Here we go. It will save me from dying. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. And it's going to do a BAM, which adds a crisis token to each of the 3 adjacent places. So there's one, there's one, there's one. And then each hero in Scarlet Witches and both adjacent must discard 1 card from their hand. Oh, wait. That's not taking damage. Uh-oh. I'm going to get knocked out. Whoops. I didn't read that correctly. So, I get knocked out. Womp womp. And you have to put a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. Single wild down at the bottom. Okay. And then she puts a civilian in your location and a thug in each adjacent one. So, luckily I cleared that out so that it doesn't get another threat. The bad news is I'm knocked out. But that's okay. It's your turn. You have a move and a star from me.
Okay.
You get to draw a card,
Draw a card.
which is good. It's a punch. Alright, and you have a move and star from me. So what do you want to do here? Okay.
So I have a move star from you.
Yep, you have and then you have a single punch.
And a star. And then I move over here. Then single punch. And then I double punch with my thing. Right?
Okay.
Little thing.
Pushed her over.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, oh yes. So we clear a threat, so we get one of our cards back. So
Which one shall I be?
I'm gonna take magical protection. And then on my turn, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into it. I'm gonna draw my 3 cards plus the one for my turn. I got my single wild. I put magical protection on the top, which is a move star on the bottom, and as long as this card is face up with the storyline, you can't be forced to play your card randomly. Not that that really does anything right now. I have Binding. A villain in your location has their movement set to 0 until their next turn and has a move star on the bottom. I don't think I want that to be the case. And then I have Ebony. Punch against up to 2 different targets in adjacent locations. And it has a star on the bottom. which is not bad. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to play a move star. And I am going to just move over to her location and punch that thug and rescue that civilian. Unfortunately, now she gets to go because she's going after every two. Oh, and I forgot. I have to discard a card from the top of her deck because I got KO'd. That's what her KO does. So we draw. All right. She has a move 1 and a BAM, which adds a crisis token to these adjacent ones. This one's going to get cleared out. I'm going to have to take a damage and put a card on the bottom. Punch against 2 different targets in adjacent locations and a star. That seems pretty decent. I'll have my single wild on the bottom, I think. I don't know if that's the right thing or not, but here we are. And then she's gonna gain 2 health because that threat went away there. Then, okay, so her thing is each hero and Scarlet Witches in both adjacent locations must discard 1 card from their hand. Scarlet Witch gains 1 health for each of these cards. So she's gonna go up 1 more, and I'm gonna have to discard another card. I'm gonna put my magical protection on the bottom, I think. Yeah. I don't know. And then she's going to put a thug in her location and a civilian in both adjacent locations. Alright. I just got up to full health and now I'm back down to 1. Alright, looks like it's your turn here. You have a move and a star from me. And you get to draw a card.
I draw my starting hand.
Yeah, you drew what you...
Very interesting.
Growing Rage. Yeah. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, for each damage you take during the villain turn, you may gain 1 punch token. The unfortunate thing is you don't actually take damage on her turn. You just discard cards. She doesn't actually deal damage to us. Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's still okay to play if you want. You have a move star from me. It gives me a wild. Move star and a wild.
Now we get another one and we can punch her.
Nice.
Okay. All the things.
Alright, and we get another card to put on top. What do I want here?
Wait, did this one go away?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't put that on there. Yeah, I didn't put that there. And you get to draw up to 3 cards in your hand, so you'll essentially just get to put... No. You'll get to put that card that you put on top of your deck right into your hand. I'm going to put this electrokinesis on top. Seems good. Okay. You got Outsmart. When the next master plan card is revealed, you may put it on the bottom and draw another one instead. There's a star on the bottom. Nice. Alright, my turn. I have a wild from you, and I draw my electrokinesis. It's double punch against a single target in an adjacent location. It has a move on the bottom. So that's nice. We can start damaging her now. I'm just going to go ahead and play this one. No, I'm not. Yeah, why not? I'm just going to play my electrokinesis. Double punch against a single target in an adjacent location. I'm just going to hit her twice. I'm going to use my move to pop over to her location and then use the wild to hit her again. So she's down to 2. Unfortunately, she now gets to go. So we'll see what happens with her turn. Oh, no. Well, that could be worse. Well, it could be much better, too. Okay, so 0 and a bam. So I'm going to get knocked out here, which means she discards another card from the top of her deck. You're going to have to put a card on the bottom of the deck. And then she's going to clear out 2 threats here, which unfortunately means that she is going to gain 4 health. So she's all the way up to 6. But we do get both of these threat things, which is nice. And then she puts a thug in her location and a civilian in each adjacent location. All right. And then it is your turn. Oh yeah, add 1 crisis token to each threat that has no crisis tokens. Well, they all have some, so.
Draw that out, smart.
All right, let's get some work in.
Alright. I do.
Yeah, let's do that double wild. And you have a single move for me. Nope, she's done 4.
I need it.
You end your turn. You get to, it's Daily Bugle, your favorite place. You get to look at the top card of the Master Plan deck, which is move 4 and a bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would clear 2 locations. I say we throw that at the bottom. We'll see if she survives, I guess. But all right, my turn. I stand up. I draw 1, 2, 3, and 1 for my turn. Luckily, it doesn't really matter. I have my single wild, double wild, hydrokinesis, which I can move a hero, villain, hero, or water token anywhere to a location adjacent to them with a star on the bottom, and then to the dimensional manipulation. But the good news is I'm in her location. I'll just play my double wild, and I'll do all 4 to her and take her out. Woo! We did it! Yay! That was interesting. Well, there we have it. Another episode of Marvel United with some of the new characters from the Witching Hour and a new villain from the Witching Hour. So definitely some interesting characters and stuff. I like these 2 heroes, and I will say that villain is a really interesting one. I wonder how it would play with 4 players, because she would just be dealing damage to a lot of them and then flipping people over, and it could definitely be an issue, I feel like. But what'd you think?
Very interesting.
Definitely could see playing these characters a little bit more. There's some fun stuff on all of them. Have some fun special cards for sure. Well, there we have it. I hope everyone had a nice time with this. Hope everyone didn't mind our adjustment from our regularly scheduled campaign, but thought it was a good opportunity to showcase some of the new stuff in the Witching Hour box since we got it. I was excited to get it. Been waiting for it for a long time. For those of you who have gotten it as well, with everything going on with CMON, things have been delayed and people have been nervous about if they're going to get all of their product and all of that. So was good to get it, good to play. Glad I picked it up. Definitely some fun characters, and being able to play as some of these characters that you normally have as villains and stuff is fun too. The box comes with, I guess I could just go over that. The box, where did I put it? Here it is. Well, here it is. Yep, so the box comes with a Gray Hulk, who is a hero. You have Deadpool from X-Force. He is a gray miniature as well. So another different Deadpool. Very interesting. We have Juggernaut, and Juggernaut is a hero character in this one. He's got a lot of interesting cards and abilities as well. I think most of the characters in this set have that. And then the next person is Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister is normally a villain, and he is a hero in this box as well. And he has quite a few special cards as well in his deck. And then you saw Natalie play as the Hulk, the Gray Hulk. Another version of Hulk there. And then finally, the last person who can be played as a hero is Agatha Harkness, who I played. But she also has villain cards in here too. So she is a purple miniature that you can play both ways. And there is a card that goes along, I think it looks like it goes along, actually, yeah, this goes along with Agatha Harkness actually, and it is the Darkhold. It's a equipment. I know we haven't played with that stuff in our campaign, but in the multiverse system, there's a lot of equipment cards and things like that. So, so that is kind of in the set that you can use if you're doing that. And then you saw, lastly, what's in the box is you saw us play against Scarlet Witch. So Scarlet Witch is a villain, and essentially it looks like this is the version of Scarlet Witch that we saw in the most recent movie with her, where she has the Darkhold and is very powerful and very scary. So yeah, that's the Witching Hour. There's a lot of cool stuff. There are the like card sets came out as con exclusives before, and so a lot of people had those and got those, and I think there was some people who were frustrated. I know, like I was one of them. It's like really hard to get some of the sets and stuff like that. So eventually what they did is just release this set, and it had all of those con exclusives. I think there was like a Mr. Sinister, the Mr. Sinister, the Deadpool, the Gray Hulk, and the Juggernaut were all ones that were given away at cons. The Mr. Sinister and I want to say Mr. Sinister and Juggernaut were given out at Gen Con, and then Gray Hulk and Deadpool I think were given out at San Diego Comic-Con, if I have those correctly. But yeah, so anyway, there is this new box, The Witching Hour. Comes with some more characters and villains to play as. Always good to have more content. At least I like it. I like having more options to play with. So anyway, I hope everyone had a nice time with us. I know I enjoyed opening up this new box and playing something a little new and just rolling with it as we played through it there, seeing how things worked. So I think that will be it for us tonight. As always, I'm Paul.
And I'm Natalie.
And we will see you next time.